J.R. Rosa, the next to hit. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about.
Right. There's one.
Got him.
How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Vamos a ver si se escucha, vamos a ver.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball
Me desafió.
outside. Throw to second. Save.
Me desafió, me desafió. Me desafió, me desafió. Tire más.
2 outs, base is empty. Rosa goes 6 feet 7 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
Vamos a ver tu picha bueno.
And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Vamos allá.
That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible?
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad.
No, eso para la noche que yo quiero ver si
not
consigo
going to be able to hold off if the
chicharrón.
rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well.
Yo
And
tengo
the
un
rest of the
salmón ahí para
infield
ahorita.
start to puddle up a little bit.
Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Three-2 now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one outside. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. That's back.
Vamos, se va, se va, se va, se va. ¿Qué se va? Doblecillo ahí para que se empate el juego. Claro, el que va en tercera es el pariguayo.
And then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Boom.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Lo llevó.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Ball to strike. Way high. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché appears to be getting loose. Tinoco getting cranked up as well. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Sanchez on the run, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Foul.
In the air, left field, down the line. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. 4-3. They take the lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield.
It's
a bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Oye, llegaba.
So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, J.R. Rosa. So the big right-handed hitter at the plate, lots of power. He is dangerous. He caught it.
Diablo, le pegó.
Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the...
Se le pegó.
Rosa strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
J.R. Rosa ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. J.R. Rosa ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. 1 down. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
Me voy a desafiar.
This one in the air.
No me desafió.
Rosa settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 2nd at the plate. J.R. Rosa. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Wide throw, and it gets away. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a...
Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw to second, he's safe.
Safe.
The league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment.
Runner goes again.
Salió Tyler. Y tuvo que devolver.
Third scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Spence checks the runner. Rosa back in on a dive.
Vamos para tercera, vamos.
Runner goes again. Fights it off. You'll see
Wow.
another. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Pinch running here, Francisco Alvarez. Rosa kept that hitting streak going.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Me sacaron de juego. Vamos a ver. Que no me pongan ni que muchos días libres. Nada más fue un día, nada más que me dieron de juego.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hendrick
Lo va a desafiar. Vamos a ver.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high.
Matado, papá.
And that ends the inning.
The
Me
catcher
desafió.
definitely ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Me lo llevé en rana.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for New York, J.R. Rosa comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League.
Diablo, 99.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Alonso headed for third. Now second and third, and
Doble. ¡Eh! ¿Dónde va? Este control está loco.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in
Lineazo que le
play.
metí.
Just as well do it with some authority.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Next one misses. Ball 2.
Ay.
Two in scoring position, nobody out here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Struck him out.
There.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more
Yo
than play than it was
estoy
supposed to.
jugando un poco aquí arriba y me comí un mango ahora, no. Ahorita yo hago eso.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Next offering is in for a strike. Second and third, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2.
No, pero esta gente no batean nada.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty good 2-out at bat coming up now.
And the next pitch is way outside. Out to center. Grisham moving under it. He's got it. That is the inning. So 2 down. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a
Se va
single
para
so
segunda.
far.
Se irá para segunda.
Runner on the go.
Me desafió. Ya, lo tiró malo.
No throw. He's in there safely.
Tiró malo el pitch.
1 out. Base is empty. That misses, and it's 1-0.
¿Qué tú crees?
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in.
¿Y quiere que me va a venir con esa recta? Dije que sí, dije que me va a cortar el bate. Ese swing está ahí, papá.
The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Say.
One out, runner at second. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. Ball outside, and the throw, he's out at third.
Esperado.
Big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
And that one hammered. That's going.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
A shot to the opposite field. It's 5-1.
Record.
Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one.
Record, papá.
Ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for
Un récord en vivo.
Now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Rosa now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Alonso stands at first with one out. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Picha, están ganando por mucha.
That changeup away, he needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Coño, qué vaina con esta gente.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count.
Este juego está pedido como quiera.
Miss in the zone.
Así que no batean.
Next offering upstairs. Got him swinging, and they're down to their last out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on having
a
good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Harper is just one strike away. Back up the middle in a base hit. Alonso is waved home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 8-2. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Como quiere, vamos a perder.
Despite the loss, had 3 hits.
Mira, Juan Soto, ahí dos. Soto, ¿qué pasó? No dijiste nada. Narizú.
J.R. Rosa, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. Vladimir Gomez getting ready to hit.
Hace llena.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Hicieron algo por lo menos.
So 2 down. J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Rosa launched a homer in his most recent game. Second inning here, no score. Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now one missed. Mark Vientos waits on deck. 3-2 the pitch is outside and ball 4.
Sandy Alcántara, ¿qué pasa? Me tiene miedo.
Mark Vientos digs in now. First offering.
Runner!
Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. And the lead stolen bases does it again.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Runner goes again to the right side. Lofton. And that will end the inning. To the right side. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I just love watching Alcántara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Bounced up the middle. And that one handled. Fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Runner at third. Nobody out. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. This one in the air. Rosa gets there. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Runner at first with no outs here. First pitch misses. Rosa matched a homer in his last game. That one ripped.
Ahí me la puso.
And it's gone.
A mí me la va a poner.
Home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 6-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many
Need your love,
things
Rosa.
and clearly
I know.
driving the ball with some authority as part of that.
I know you love. You need your love, me.
In his hands right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Patient, waiting for.
Man at second with one away. And now the catcher comes up to him. J.R. Rosa. He's already homered here in this one.
Yeah.
Smash to the left side. Slinging it to first in time. Rosa had a sensational showing in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog.
Only one hit, I'm a home run.
J.R. Rosa has been first and second, no outs. Rosa now at the plate. On the ground left side, 6, 4.
Yeah, the doble play.
Turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
¿Dónde va?
He's safe. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Runner edges away at second. Sliced hard but foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is it.
Check on the runner. Back in safe, really close. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And now 2-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Rosa at third with nobody out. Now a step off to third. Rosa back in on a dive. But he's back in time. Snap throw to third. Oh, and they got him leaning. He's out.
Otro se devuelve solo para atrás.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And he drops it down the third baseline. Handles, throws to first.
Wow.
There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Corrals it, and there's two down. And next is the designated hitter, Colt Heath. Ground ball right side, could be two. Lindor, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Wenzel Perez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The tag.
Está loco, ¿para dónde va?
They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Garrett Hampson. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Mierda, le dio la madre.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Voy atrás, dale.
The other way. Could be extra bases.
¿Le dio?
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's
Bueno, me va a tocar a mí. Ahí va el monstruo. Turno decisivo. Turno decisivo. ¿Qué pasará? Ay, Dios mío, esto me asusta. El juego está 3-2. Tenemos que empatar y si doy un honrón, walk it off. Bola.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Walk it off. Uy, me la puso.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ay, mi madre.
So the tying run at second.
Diablo, me la puso adentro.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One strike away.
One strike away.
In the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance.
Mira, como dice, ahí que tiene que estar.
Bottom of the ninth, down a run, and tying run on second base.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. That one carried.
Tú estás loco, mejor.
And the Mets
Walk it off.
And win it 4-3.
Te lo dije, papá. En vivo. No es que dique nada. No es que dique. Tú estás loco.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. In the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario.
Vino con su reta, era esperando lo que estaba.
He was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Rosa with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win.
Walk it off.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm
Walk
really
off.
impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
And
El mejor, papá. El mejor de la MLB Show 2025.
J.R. Rosa up against. So digging in, J.R. Rosa. He might.
He's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs.
The tag, and he's out.
El control tiene problemas, el control no sirve. Ya. Se va solo el control,
On base, Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Gracias, mi gente, por entrar al live. Comenten, salúdenme. Por favor, comenten y denle like. Comenten y denle like.
Ball one, no strikes.
Suscríbanse, mi gente, a los que no están suscritos a mi canal.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Oh, sí.
And it is 2-1. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The Mets trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. That's a good
Cogió miedo.
There. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the
Cogió miedo.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Pickoff move to first. Rosa back on a dive. And a pitch.
Runner!
The move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch. Set up with great footwork. He popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down second base. Nice job.
Pero yo gocé. Yo, para mí llegué primero. Se vaya ese para segunda, que lo voy a matar. Diablo, que te tira muy malo este pitch, hermano.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner at first with no outs here.
Diablo, 8 carreras llevan.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just...
Toma.
That one is absolutely...
Vamos el estado adelante, que son ron.
And it's out of here. That one felt good.
That one feel good.
Run of the series. It's 8-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win?
Power versus power right there.
By the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Rosa made a big contribution despite the loss.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost. Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost. Abre tu cuenta. Abre tu cuenta.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. Here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. That's hard hit on the line.
Yeah.
Green hauls it in to end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Two on, one out. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 2 on, 1 out. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Matado.
Throw, and they got him.
Kind of a gamble
Tiro
right
perfecto,
there.
papá.
Stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from 3rd.
Dame reply. Dicen que igual que a mí ahorita.
2 outs, base is empty. Rosa with just 1 hit before making it 250 this year. The wind of the pitch. Hit hard.
Ahí está, 250.
Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner goes again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Poncho.
Ripped on a line. Perez makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. Swing and a pop-up. Rosa settles under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Riley Green. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air. Rosa gets under it and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Man at first, nobody out. At the plate, J.R. Rosa.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They're getting a lot of loud contact right now. 9 hits have gone 90+ miles per hour off the bat, which puts a lot of pressure on the defense to make some tough plays.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back.
Se fue.
That one is gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to their lead. It's 9-5, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
Hey, Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. And a bunt towards third. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this one. Rosa really stood out in this win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game.
Now here's Nolan Jones, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Runner takes off. No throw, safe at second. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, J.R. Rosa. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Rosa with a homer in his last game. A wind in the pitch. Foul ball there. Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ya, lo
Popped
fallé.
up, foul territory behind the plate. Romo
Me engañó como a un niño.
Chiquitico. Right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ven, engáñame otra vez.
Dolander back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
Ya, quedó adentro.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away
claro.
until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Two gone.
Mira ahí donde
The
estaba,
possible go-ahead run at first. And it's through for a hit.
Ya, se lo había esperado atrás, le da la
And that
honra.
moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog.
And
people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one missed. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jeff Pepper getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Long, a left-hander, also throwing. And now it's 3-2.
At this point in the game,
bueno, ahora se va a correr.
Free passes. He's going to have to
3 bolas, 2 strikes.
Hitter's going to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Poncho se mierda.
Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike.
Yeah, we take him out.
He's there easily.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's
next is the designated hitter.
Tirando carrera.
This one popped up. Rosa under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll under it. Here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. 1 for 3. And ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. That one ripped.
Ay, ay, ay.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Alonso touches the plate to score. It's 2-1. Try to wiggle out of a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that'll do
El control no sirve. Se va solo.
Going in this one.
Anda.
In this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Tener que comprarme un control. Voy a tener que comprarme un control. Ay, me puso ahí. Seguimos. Wey. Vamos a practicar un poquito. Mi gente. Si la pone por ahí le doy home. Se la pongo allá en 6 pisos.
Welcome to 20. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rosa digs in now. The National League leader in runs batted in this year. First pitch misses. And strike one to the catcher. And there's a ball. That's in there. 2-2. Struck him.
Diablo, ¿y qué trae?
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Harrison back to work. And that misses. Ball one.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a ground ball. Chapman over to first in time. One up, one down. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and it's popped straight up. Makes the grab and there's two gone. New inning getting started. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Se va solo el control. No, es increíble. El control se va solo, arranca. Prende los poderes.
On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
Pedimos el juego.
Rosa kept the hitting streak alive.
Ganamos.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
J.R. Rosa with a first and second, two outs. Rosa getting ready to hit.
No.
Rosa checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. And there's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's off the mark. And that is ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Mullins raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Elliot Ramos. There goes the runner. Pitch is high.
Matado.
Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
One down. Willie Adames stands in. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And safe at first, the bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Rosa stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a foul ball.
Me va a dar.
In the dirt, kicks away to second, but way too late. Safe there. Alonso into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Picha por ahí.
It's 2-2. Alonso stands at second with no outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Spoils that one.
Quiere ponchar, obligado. Toma.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. The run comes in to score from second, and it's a one-run game.
Triple. ¡Pum! Coño, respeta los rangos. Ah, mira, a ver, le iba a sacar si le había dado para allá.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
Ya, con este control yo no puedo di que robar mejor ni nada de eso, porque este control no sirve. Ve, este devuelve solo, ve.
And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2.
Ya, yo voy a dejar eso. No vamos a pedir la carrera de empate, ¿no?
One ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss.
Poncho.
Huge strikeout there.
Huge strike there.
Near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, "What's he swinging at?" But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it,
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
This one belted deep left field.
La sacó. Un palo acechado. Un palo acechado de José Siri.
He'll take a jog around the bases.
Un palo acechado.
That's how they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to
Un
figure
palo
out the rest
acechado.
later. You can't argue with those results.
Boom.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
El perreo de.
And now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee.
Se va a ir para segunda. Vamos a ver. Vamos a hacer un buen tiro, mi gente.
The 0-1, runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ya, le cogió todo el tiempo al pitch.
That's a stolen base.
Le cogió todo el tiempo al pitch.
Right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Ripped on a line.
Yeah.
Mullins right there to make the grab. And stepping in for New York, J.R. Rosa. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. He steps on the bag, first out in the top of the 8th. Rosa kept that hitting streak going.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him.
Ganamos el juego. ¿Cómo fue eso? ¿Cómo ganamos el juego? Estaban perdiendo 8-5.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. First and second, 2 outs. Rosa the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Two outs. Little chopper rolls foul. 1-2 now.
Ball 2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Picha por ahí.
Down and away. Mark Vientos up next for the Mets. And they're all loaded up. So they're all loaded up. Vientos now at the plate. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball 2.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ozuna at 3rd. Alonso at 2nd. Rosa at 1st. 2 out of the inning.
Foul. The base is loading.
And the
Hola.
sweeper is off the plate.
Bueno, va a tener que venir por medio. Todo el mundo va a correr ahora mismo. 2 outs, 3 bolas, 2 strikes. Se ponchó. Ponchó más bien. Ay, 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 ay. Great moment for the pitcher, alright. Wicked.
Bottom of the 1st, and digging in for San Francisco, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out. 2 out, space is empty.
Vamos a ver qué es lo que.
Rosa goes 6 feet 7 inches,
Outside.
batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. On the ground, out to short.
Le di bien, pero que está muy. Oh, tiró malo. Botó la bola.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Run around the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
We'll try to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw.
Para mí que yo entre la mano primero, pues yo no entiendo.
Pick up the pitcher.
Ve, la mano entró ahí primero, ve. Eso no sigue, esa vaina.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
¿Qué te crees? Que tú vienes con esa retica, tú crees que tú me vas. ¿Tú crees que con esa retica tú me vas a intimidar? Tú estás loco. Me quería intimidar con la reta. Y de pronto no te la saco, papá. Te la saqué porque Dios fue grande. Yo corro en la base, yo no me quedo en base. Que pase lo que tenga que pasar. Si te va para segunda te mato.
And next for the Mets, J.R. Rosa.
Rosa.
Center field. This one could be trouble. Alonso headed for third. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's in there.
Triple.
Comes in on the play.
Triple, papá.
Is locked in there.
Machete.
He's really slowed the game down, and it's
really slowed the game now.
Everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that
triple del mejor.
That he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And
se ponchan estos muertos. Baten.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Snap throw to third.
¿Dónde va? Well. Yo pensaba que gracias, no mejor.
Rosa added one more to that hitting streak. Strong individual day.
A ver, voy a echar otro juego. Voy a comer casi mente para allá abajo. Vamos a echar otra partida ahí, fini. Ay, sí. Otro jueguito y nos fuimos. Otro jueguito y nos fuimos. No quiero practicar. Ah, me metí a practicar sin querer. Oh.
J.R. Rosa, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season.
El líder.
The Atlanta Braves. J.R. Rosa, the next to hit. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Mark Vientos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. And that ball is
¿Qué fue?
a 3-run shot. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing
so many things well
at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Tocó en el poste.
Here's Jared Kelnick. 2 outs. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Le cayó. Error.
And at first, here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. Lopez fires. Runner takes off. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Pickoff throw. Oh, and they got him leading. He's out.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
Rosa at the plate and takes high there. That misses. Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Acuna ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So bases all loaded up. Kelnick getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One run across, in there safely. J.R. Rosa will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Acuna moving back. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Qué desgraciado de Acuña la agarró.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Austin Riley. Popped up first base side. Rosa settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Logan O'Hoppe next up for the Braves. Romano is just one strike away. Popped up
Yo,
He
yo.
puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets have won 4 in a row. Rosa had a great showing in the win.
Este es otro jodido. Otro y ya.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. He's on it.
Otro y ya.
So 2 down, and the batter now, J.R. Rosa. And first offering is fouled off.
Picha por ahí, coño.
Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one hammered.
Esa se fue.
Acuña
No la
moving
busques,
back.
Acuña. Esa no la vas a agarrar tú.
Gone.
Sentí que le di fue.
Shoots one out to right. His second home run of the
Bye,
series.
bye.
And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, tied up here in the early going. That one way inside. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in. And there's one away. 1 out, bases full.
Base llena, papá.
Offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
Yo me parezco yo a Alex Rodríguez,
With
creo
some
yo.
less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Outside low. And it's
Low.
1-0.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
That's out to center field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rosa with a homer in his last game. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's Mark Vientos. He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Rosa, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And a curve misses outside. Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt, and
Pero
he
wow,
is safe.
papá.
He stole home. I don't believe it.
Estoy home, alto polivo.
Always up to the plate. Man at first, one away. Trying to move him over here.
Pero cógela, tú llegaste.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Picho le llegó de
So
frente y no la
away
coge
with
la
nobody
pelota.
on. Here's the power hitting catcher, J.R. Rosa. And there's a ball. Rosa launched a homer in his most recent game. Just missed.
Inside, ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this
tiene miedo.
And that's ball 4.
Ni me
Tried
pichan,
another slider, but it missed the plate. So a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Out at third.
Oh!
And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Tiene que sacar la
Here in
mano.
a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair?
Bueno, mi gente, hablamos la próxima. Me voy yo de aquí.